Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video.
Pittsburgh Steelers' new starting quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, reportedly wants to get Amari Cooper. Obviously, last year it was all about, not last year, but 2 years ago, it was all about bringing in all the former Green Bay Packers to the Jets organization, like Randall Cobb and Alan Lazard, and I think they had Adrian Amos for a minute on defense. So, what are your thoughts on Rodgers potentially wanting Amari Cooper, and do you think that would be a good fit for them since they just got rid of George Pickens?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Amari Cooper's had a good career, and I think that he would be a good option. We know that they have DK Metcalf there, and I think Cooper would be a good number two. Obviously, Metcalf's good at stretching the field with his physicality and his height, so I think you can get Cooper to run some underneath routes, or especially with Metcalf getting some of those tougher matchups from corners or safeties, I think it would open things up for Amari Cooper. And yeah, even I think you can even get Jalen Warren involved with some screen passes here and there. So, I mean, I think the Steelers team is probably going to have a similar record as they did last year, to be honest. But I think ultimately they're still going to have a solid team. So, I don't think they're going to be great, but I think they'll be just okay. So, do you think that they'll have a better record with Aaron Rodgers? And do you think this is Rodgers' last year in the league?
I think it potentially could be Rodgers last year in the league. I think if he comes out this year and plays well, and he shows that he can still be a good player, I think that obviously they'll probably end up signing him to another deal, just another 1 year deal, to see how it goes in his second year. But adding Amari Cooper obviously would help. I think that George Pickens really was a better on-the-field player than Amari Cooper at this point of his career. But like we've seen, Amari Cooper is a lot better off the field than obviously they had before. What the guy that just traded to Dallas, so obviously he's had off the field issues and temper issues, and Amari Cooper is the complete opposite of that. As we've seen Nick Saban talk about, he's one of the quietest players he's ever coached when he went to Alabama. So I think that Amari Cooper would fit in there well. I think DK Metcalf has a good head on his shoulders. He was always calling Rodgers, sir, yes, sir, when they were like hanging out in the offseason, playing catch, getting to know each other. And Rodgers really thought that was just because he was old, but it's really just because that's how he talks. And Amari Cooper is probably the same way. He's just very respectful. So I think when it comes to the off the field stuff, Amari Cooper is a good option, and we'll see how much he has left in the tank on the field. I don't think he's a number one receiver anymore, so I think that'd be a good fit, him going to the Steelers, take the pressure off of him, kind of like when he was in Buffalo. So I think it'd be a good fit, and if it happens, it'll definitely help the Steelers because besides DK Metcalf at this point, their wide receiver core is very limited.